We're back finally. It's been a minute since I recorded my last video. I think my last one was Lady Gaga. And I have to say that I missed you guys. And I miss doing this, so it's good to be back. Today we're going to listen to, for the first time ever, Conan Gray. It's my first time listening to him and to his music. I think I never listened to anything by him.
This hurt that I'm holding's getting heavy, but I'm dreaming someone come and help me. But by the time that my breath's getting short and I'm unsteady, and I don't really need nobody, but you see through it. I just needed company now.
Wow, I like the way he said that.
I'm thinking lots about nothing. Yeah, I could spend a soggy. Yeah, I just needed company now. Comfort crowd. And laugh too loud.
Oh wow.
Make the sound. Yeah, I just needed company now.
That bass line.
I don't care.
I want to start by saying that his voice reminds me of someone else, but I can't figure out who. This first song was really slow in the verses and then upbeat in the choruses, but still had that sweetness to it. The message here is pretty deep, and I think, and I believe, because I've been there too, that this can be a song that a lot of us can relate to, especially when you feel lonely or alone. I don't know, I felt like this was a sort of a cry for help, but with that sweet twist. He's not playing the victim by saying, oh, I'm lonely, I just want a friend. He's saying, I really need company now because I feel like I can give myself to people, or I can truly be myself when I'm around my friends or people. And that is a nice message to give. It's a message that a lot of artists write about, but he managed to find his own way to write about it. Lyrics wise, it reminded me Lord, the pure Erin Hera, especially the bridge. It's a good start, definitely a good start, and I really liked his voice. My favorite part is the way he sings Comfort Crowd. It's so soft that if you think about it, a crowd is never soft. People talking and screaming and laughing and yelling and everything, but he found that comfort in the crowd. And it's funny to me because a lot of artists say the exact opposite thing, that they feel lonely in a crowd, but he is brave, he's going against them.
Wish you were so sober. Spark the shit. Wish we could dip. Don't kiss my lips. And please don't, 'cause I don't like anyone around. Kinda hope you're following me out. 19, but you act 25 now. These things, but you talk pretty proud. I'm telling you, but the music ain't too loud. Crazy, but you don't even know. Bruising, but I wish you were sober. You kiss me at your door, but I'm over this roller coaster. And I know we're not just hanging out. 19, but you act 25 now. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet, but I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. 19, but you act 25 now.
It's funny to me how this song is so powerful in the music and so sad when you read at the lyrics actually. The melodies and the beat and everything is so cohesive and so strong when it comes on, especially in the chorus. But then that last line in the chorus when he says, real sweet, okay, everything is good and it's fine, but I wish you were sober while we're doing all this stuff. But I have the feeling that he's talking about the fact that this person won't probably remember or won't be so brave next morning when he's sober. Man, I like the first verse. The first verse is my favorite part. The whole thing. Listen, I always like when artists are real in songs, and I feel like the previous one, this song, could be one of those songs that you really can relate and can live while listening to it. And it's funny to me how he says in the pre-chorus, "But this is not my crowd," coming after a song called Comfort Crowd. This may be an album where we are looking for something that maybe we lost.
You were with your friends partying, then the alcohol kicked. Do you think I'm a joke? 'Cause people like you turn back to your iPad, tell them I'm trash. Tell all of your friends that and tell me you want me back, you maniac. You just went too far, wrecked your car, call me crying in the dark. I'll show up at your place right away, wipe the tears off of your face.
This is wrong.
People like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that. I'm crazy and drive you mad that I'm such a star. You make me magic, but you made it tragic. Now you're begging me to get some help. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and maniac.
This one is even realer. First of all, I like the intro, the Maniac, and it kind of reminded me of an 80s song with the 80s vibe, especially in the first verse and the synth and everything. And I think we have a problem here. Conan is dating an alcoholic. The last two songs they've been drinking. The pre-chorus, the way it's structured and all the melodies and how fast it was my favorite part on the track. But also the message, he keeps being real, and I like this about artists. This specific song is like he's telling a story and I'm craving to know more, you know? When the first verse is gone, I wanted to know more and I wanted to have the second verse to know what happened. But this second verse shows a different emotion, a different side of him. I mean, that vulnerable part that I like to point out always, that even though a person mistreats you, you just want them to feel good because you care about them. Maybe not as much as they care about you.
Fast in the city every once in a million seconds I'm broken. As I stare at my screen shining blue and green, all alone in a comfortable room just an online.
Nice little conversational part at the end. I really like the singing part too. I mean, it was sweet as the rest of the songs. I don't know why we're hating on somebody and we're sweet at the same time. You're teaching me something today, Conan.
You think you're funny, right?
What?
Calling me drunk when it's... Yeah, you think you're funny, right? What? Now I'm gonna ruin your life. You're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you make me. I saw you kissing someone else's time. You said that I'm the one. I'm holding a loaded gun. I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love, you make me think you're winning, but checkmate.
This one seems like an old song from a band. The chorus was really chaotic and I like that metaphor for the checkmate and about winning a war, winning in a relationship mainly. But I didn't expect the beginning, at the beat at the beginning that was so dry and minimalistic at the same time, but pretty straightforward with the lyrics. I mean, the message here is what we really care about. I keep liking the fact that this is a storytelling, the old album, but I guess that I realize that we have a problem here, and the problem is the person that Conan dated and that treated him like shit apparently. But we're getting our revenge here, and that's what really matters at the end of the day, you know, when you're a dick. It's gonna be a sad one.
Pretty line that I adore.
Okay.
'Cause you keep me on a rope and tied a noose. 'Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't let it die. be.
Why you're doing this?
That always be. Say you love somebody new and beat my heart. Say you loved me all along and kiss the proof. 'Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't live all the time. Can't be other week when you please.
Wow. What?
Could be anything. The kite that always.
Well, I like the little twist at the end. It doesn't say bleeds because maybe it's not bleeding anymore. I think I got it. Okay, but other than that, this song, from the title, I already knew it was gonna be this way. And from the first verse, I don't love you anymore, I mean, it was pretty evocative to me. I really like the production on this one because I said throughout this video that his lyrics felt real, but with this song also the music felt real to me. It's like it all became one, music and words. We're still talking about relationship and how hard it is to let go of a person that maybe didn't treat you the right way, but you're still there and you still let them kill you slowly until you realize that you deserve more. I just wanted to point out that the bridge was the most raw and real thing that I ever listened to. And I mean, lines like I need you like the air I breathe can be tricky writing them and sound cheesy, but this time with sadness and anger and all the emotions that he put into this bridge, I mean, it didn't sound that way at all. It sounded refreshing and almost like a line that I never heard, you know? That high note when he sings please, I mean, is everything in this song. It's just everything. I really loved all of the songs before this one, but this one was so emotional and I felt that so much that it's probably gonna be hard to top this one.
Someone that I don't know, calling other people. I'd rather die than have to cry. My eyes are welling up, it's you. You told me it ain't what it seems. Hey, you smell like perfume out of a magazine. I'm throwing all the shit. Baby, I already know. Have to cry in front of you. Oh, there's someone they've got eyes like mine, a pretty smile. Whoa, fight or
Yes.
flight, I'd rather die than have to tell you I've been with you.
This one too was more into that pop rock vibe. In the second verse especially, when he says, I'm throwing all your shit out my window, telling you I wish that we had never spoke. I like the fact that the music, I mean guitar and the drums appeared in the track and gave the verse a little shock. They managed to express his feelings that he already was expressing with his words with the music. The choruses for this one and the past one are pretty unconventional and unpredictable, and I didn't expect him to have this in him, you know? I expect him to be more into the pop, generic pop productions, but I'm kind of surprised, I have to say that this song was chaotic and he was angry. He showed a different side of him, a different side of his emotions. And throughout this first part of the album, we felt all of them, and we really had a full range of emotions. But with this one, we're heading towards the angry part, and we're heading towards the part when he's deciding what his next move is not letting the other person decide or just manipulate him for what is better for them. Is a movie.
I'm a starting man. He never really calls back.
Okay.
Cause he's got too much money, money. Ain't it funny, honey, when you get what all these kids have got they say money can't. Every day's a birthday. You threw a party, but killing time, getting high. Can't wait till it ends. Money, money, give me money, money. Till I'm at these Benz up. Crystal liquor cups. And they say money can't buy you no love. But it's trust fund.
Ooh.
Gold time.
This one, I think, is the first song in the album where he doesn't speak about himself, his perspective in life and his experiences. I have to say that I was really intrigued at first when I heard that little beep beep old movie sound. I really didn't like the pre-chorus. I mean, I didn't like the melody. I felt like it was something that I already heard. It reminded me a little bit of Lana Del Rey. This old song, it reminded me of Royals by Lorde and the message behind that song. I didn't like Royals too, really, and don't hate me for that, but I think that that song is probably the only song that I listen to because I have to, but I don't really enjoy listening to it. I'm strange, okay? But the chorus, not for me. The bridge, I have to say that if the whole song had the melodies and the music production that the bridge had, probably I would have thought differently about this song. But for now, it's my least favorite, and I'm not even mad at it because it means that I really like when he talks about his life and his experiences and when he's real to us.
Could you be my best friend? Let's hang out every weekend. There are people that we like. And if anybody fucks with you, they fuck with me. Can we be friends?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Could you be my
First off, why is this song this short? I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm mad at it because no. And second of all, that I wish I could die line, it really hit me, and I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that line and this interlude and the sweetness behind it and the vulnerability behind it and the bravery to say, okay, I don't have anybody near me, so can you please be my friend because I need one. And actually it brings me back to Comfort Crowd and the message behind it and the need of friends that he expresses in that song is just so pure and so innocent. I mean, this song is really, really touching. No.
I still remember 3rd of December. You, only if you knew how much I love. Brighter than a blue sky. Why would you ever pretty? You gave me a sweater. Watch as she stands with her holding shoulder. Now I'm getting colder.
No.
But how could I wish she were dead as she walks by? Brighter than a blue sea. Gave her your sweater. It's just polyester. Why you like her better.
You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester. I don't know why, but that line is so real to me that it hurts so much. The fact that he checked the material that this person's sweater was made of, it shows us how much she really cared about this person. That 3rd of December thrown there, it kills me. And the fact that he keeps saying that he's dying inside because this person is falling in love with another person. Everything is so real, and I felt it. I mean, I felt it just like was my story, you know? And the fact that he's so specific while he's singing and while he's writing, the fact that he gave a name to this person. When he said, "Put your arm around her shoulder and I'm getting colder," I mean, that line, how can you write a line like that? But he still finds a way to be that sweet guy. I mean, I cannot hate her even though I want her dead. This song is definitely the most heartfelt one and the heart of the album. At the beginning it reminded me of Animal by Troye Sivan, just the little intro and the sweetness and the calm of the production.
Remember days on our old block, messing with the neighbors, cause we snuck out of class when no one was watching. I remember really ever feeling strange, and everybody's telling me to act my age. When we were younger, we didn't know, why did we ever have to leave? Got another chance to get back in time, cause I don't know where friends go. Standing on the street but nobody's home. 85 on the interstate, 'cause lately
It's so specific. This one is definitely the song that brings back memories. I mean, I wish this song was released when I was 18 and living in high school. I mean, because this would have been a hit back in the days. It probably is for you if you're living in high school. It's a good song to share with friends and to sing loud in the car. I mean, it's just, this song gives me that vibe. And again, it's just a song that reflects on the past. And I find a lot of songs like this in this album, talking about friends in the past and not only relationship. And I'm glad that he gave this project a variety and he didn't make this whole project about one specific relationship or person. I really like the smoothness of the verses, and I like the little electronic, let's say, twist in the chorus that I wasn't expecting. And I also like the title of this song, the metaphor he used to talk about old days. Another one, okay.
Let me tell you, kinda short, kinda boring, but the end is a war. And the people were mean, so they didn't love them so. And when I was younger, I knew a boy and a boy, cause they loved one another but never discovered, cause they were two. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world. I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. For you and me, just wait about me and my friend. Both our worked and we saved, we could both run away and we'd have it better. I wonder if she's alright. Oh, it ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet, but I think that it could work for you and me. Okay.
I like that.
Friends. And I hope that that's just the way the world works. It ain't just wait and see.
Okay, this song gave me hope and saved my life. That's the purpose of this song, right? I mean, it's perfect The production, the lyrics, the message, everything. It keeps surprising me, this boy, because this song has really old vibes. I keep saying this, but I like when there is a storytelling behind an album, and every song in this project had a different point of view. Some of them were linked together, some of them had connection, some of them just stand there alone, but at the end of the day they all had this storytelling behind them. This song is pretty simple, the way he's sang and the way he's produced. The fact that he's being real once again confirms what I was thinking about and what I personally liked about this project. I mean, the reality behind every song, almost every song, but every song that I listen to, and the fact that he's opening up, and the fact that he's saying in this song that the world is a scary place, that people are evil, and sometimes also your parents could be the evil ones, but you don't have to give up. He's saying, I know that this world seems like it's not funny, it's not pretty, it's not sweet, but I think that at the end of the day, if there's only a believer left in the world, that person can still change everything. And I like the fact that he decided to close this album with a message so powerful, especially in the bridge towards the end, when he says, I have this movie in my head with all the people and all the lovers and all my friends, and I hope they're happy and that they found their happy ending. As I was telling you throughout this video, I enjoyed all of this album. I didn't expect it to sound like this. I didn't expect his voice to be so soft and angelic, and I found a lot of feelings and inspirations behind it. A lot of interesting messages and a lot of powerful ones, actually. And as I was telling you, probably the only song that I didn't really enjoy fully, it was Affluenza. This project is a pretty solid one, and I'm happy that I discovered this one. Thank you guys for suggesting it, of course, and thank you for watching too. We will see each other. We will see each other next time. Bye.